What's going on out there in YouTube and Rumble Land? Hope everybody's having a decent day. Hope everybody's, pulling through, doing what we need to get done. Thank you for the views, the subs, the likes, whichever it is that you do. Thank you. It all helps. Oh, the devil in the Wheel of Fortune. Is somebody turning over a new leaf? Turning over a new leaf, starting a new chapter? Understanding shit? But yes, thank you for everything so far. Appreciate it. Everything is always welcomed. It does not matter what it is. I mean, let's face it, if I was doing this for the money, I would have done quit a hell of a long time ago. Just saying. So, I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy posting. I enjoy helping. I enjoy giving guidance. See, that's the thing right there. You have to enjoy what you're doing. Plain and simple. You have to enjoy what you're doing. Just like right now, we're working on 500 subs. I think we're 10 away. 500 subs. We'll do something special. I don't care because I think I've been shadow banned or whatever the fuck it is, because my views and shit haven't really moved in quite a while, to be quite honest with you. They've been staying put. Subs have been going up, but the views have been staying put. So there's something wrong with the algorithm, I guess. But guess what? I really don't care. Because guess what? Awful funny. Messages get to whoever needs them whenever they need them. So as far as that end of it goes, don't really care about that end of it. 4 coins, 7 coins. Somebody at a crossroads? Somebody at a crossroads, I'm guessing. I mean, we are in eclipse season. So, and this energy has been wonky as fuck. I mean, wonky as fuck. So that really would not surprise me. My best advice for you is just truly go with the flow, stay underneath the radar, don't start anything, don't sign anything. I mean, if you naturally have to, then yes, do it. 333 just passed. But if you don't have to sign anything, if you don't have to, just like one of the astrologers I watched, just sit back and chill. Seriously, just sit back and chill. Ride this shit out for about the next, month? After about a month, it should start, winding down, because eclipse energy stays with us for a minute. So, I would strongly recommend just chilling, winding down. Feels good. 6 of coins. Trying to remain balanced. Trying to remain balanced. Death. Yeah, trying to remain balanced, because it looks like somebody cleaned house is what it looks like. It's exactly what it looks like. I mean, straight up, you have a sigh and 2 heads on the ground that you can clearly see that them motherfucking heads were cut the fuck off. So, somebody cleaning house, grounded by death. So, death would be cleaning house, starting a new cycle. Lovers and Two of Wands. Lovers and Two of Wands, huh? I'm going to say most of you, this is going to be, for some of us, it's just going to be us going about our day, literally. I mean, there's nothing more as far as that goes, but there's going to be a handful of you that this is actually going to be a legitimate offer coming in. Like a legitimate offer is what I'm getting. And see, what I'm getting with the Two of Wands is I'm getting like this is, you notice on how it's got the two brick walls on the sides, in essence, in theory, where it's, because, I mean, when you're walking through two buildings, where the wall's at, the walls are on your sides. And you see on how these are, there's no locks. Like I think it's on the Seven of Wands, on how it's got the little lock things up here and down here. And it's not lattice like the 10, and it's not the 9. You see on how easily, in essence, those can be moved and pushed aside to be laid on the bricks. Because if you did that, you could easily, I mean, you may have to put, in theory, you may have to put your hands up to walk through. But in theory, you could walk through that door just as easy as anything. And some of you, it's going to be you're walking through the door of self-love is exactly what it's going to be. And offer is, you know, that offer is just whatever you're ready for. Some of you, it's going to be a relationship. Some of you, it's going to be friendship. Some of you, it's going to be, you know, business. It's, you know what's going on in your life. I do not. But yeah, no, like with that Cupid right there, we have the six of coins. Wait, hold on to the card. We got the 6 of coins in reverse. Okay. They came out in reverse, which for me, coming out in reverse would mean for those of you who this is self-love, you need to be focusing on yourself, seriously, because the Knight of Cups is looking at something. But yeah, that 6 of coins is, the 4 of swords. Okay, you're analyzing something. Yeah, you're Empress. Empress is in reverse, yes, but she is straight looking at that 4 of swords, more or less at the Knight of Cups. Okay, plain and simple. Plain and simple. And with that being, yeah, no, because see, it's, the 4 of Cups right here in reverse. You're no longer holding on, or not, no, sorry, blah. You're being shown something. And with the 5 of Swords in reverse, you're being cautious. Like the Lovers and the 2 of Wands and the 6 of Coins. Some of you are being vulnerable. Some of you are learning, like me, right this very second, I'm legitimately learning to be vulnerable again. That's my lesson that I'm learning currently. Because I'm learning how to be vulnerable again, up to a certain point. Okay, but this is something completely different. Like, the whole vulnerability thing for me started a little bit before eclipse season. Literally, been about a month, roughly, is when I've been in ass deep in this lesson. So, trust me, I go through shit just like you guys do. But yeah, no, I feel that it's with you being shown something, and those of us who are experienced, we're just like me. I'm literally waiting for my marching orders for my next step at this point in time. I really honestly am. So I haven't got a fucking video in about a month. Like an actual tarot video in about a month. But yeah, this Five of Swords is in reverse right above the Devil. Yeah, no, you're done fighting with the Devil. You're done. King of Wands is even looking at the Knight of Cups. Then the Four of Cups with the Ace of Coins and the High Priestess. Yeah, no, you're being shown something. You're being shown something right now, and you have all the knowledge that you need. Literally. You're being shown basically, some of you, yes, are being shown right this very second. Others like me, no, we're having to fine tune and do this and do that, which is perfectly fine. That's just the way this cookie crumbles. But yeah, no, something's getting ready to come in, and it's going to get ready to knock your fucking socks off. Plain and simple. It really is. It's getting ready to knock your socks off. Nine of Cups. This is a weird read, because this is almost, because my issue is with the Nine of Cups in reverse is, what issues are you having that you're not understanding the love for yourself? Seriously. I mean, Queen of Wands. Huh. Oh, okay. Well, this one gets two extra cards. Plain and simple on that one. Hermit with the Nine of Swords, both in reverse. Yeah, you're being shown, and with Death and Nine of Wands. Okay, now this is what I was saying earlier. Going up here, you see the difference between the Nine of Wands and the Two of Wands. Like the Nine of Wands, you ain't getting through. You ain't getting through. Two of Wands is going to be a hell of a lot easier to get through. And with Death, with the Nine of Wands, and Nine of Wands is pointing over to the Nine of Cups in reverse. So, you got to get in your Queen of Wands energy and get into the Six of Cups. Because two squirrels sitting there playing and running and hopping around. But yeah, no, we're going to clarify that Death and that Nine of Wands as well. So, but yeah, no, it's more of a for those of you who are learning, this is more of a, paying attention kind of shit. Trust me, I'm in essence trying to teach somebody right now, and it takes patience, that's for goddamn sure. But it's more of I mean, dare I say, almost like 3 reads in one here? Seriously? Because Lovers, Two of Wands, Six of Coins is like, in essence, one vibe. Then Knight of Cups in reverse with the Four of Swords and the Empress in reverse is kind of like a, goes with the first line. But then that Nine of Cups with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups just is, that feels like a completely different. It really does. But maybe some of you are going through this. Maybe some of you are having trouble loving yourself right now. That does tend to happen. Hermit. Now you're doing your homework. You're sitting there looking at shit the way you're supposed to be doing it. Or if you're not, you're going to start. The World in reverse. Yeah, you're closing out a cycle. You are closing out a cycle, my friend. Just stick with it and you're good. Stick with it and you're good. Justice in reverse. Yeah, you're realizing it's just like with me. Universe is showing me exactly what I need to be looking for. So whatever it actually does come in and whatever I was signed up for, I'll recognize it. King of Swords. Yeah, over that Two of Swords, yeah, you're in the knowing. Like, you know what's going on in your situation. You already know for a fact how this shit's going to go down. Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh, yeah. There's nothing holding, like me, there's nothing holding me back minus time and for my next little journey to begin, which I'm in the process of figuring that one out right now. Temperance in reverse over that Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're in the process of becoming balanced. Some of you are ready, plain and simple, or at least ready to start something serious, whether it be job, whether it be friendship, whether it be relationship. Knight of Swords in reverse over the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're, like I said, you're ready. It's just, you're having to sit there and figure stuff out. You're having to sit there and do your work. You're having to sit there and do this, do that. Henceforth, why, you got your guides and everybody else sitting here talking to you. Hey, go this way, go this way, go this way. Clarifying the Empress in reverse when the Empress in reverse is looking at the Four of Swords as well as the Knight of Cups. It's not so much that it's a bad thing of what's going on. It's just you're looking and you're understanding and you're being able to see, hey, guess what? This is what this is. This is what this is. This is what I'm trying to do for you. Page of Cups over that Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're understanding that even though you're a master at yourself, you still have to become a page in order to learn what you need to learn. Okay, Nine of Cups is you. The Nine of Cups normally is you, just like the Nine of fucking, just like the Nine of Cups / the Nine of Pentacles. You know your worth. You know all this shit. It's just right now you're learning what you need to learn so you can move forward. Two of Wands. Yeah, there's no indecision. It's, you're sitting here being talked to. You're sitting here learning. You're sitting here being guided. You're sitting here doing everything that you legitimately need to do. Just like I'm teaching my quote-unquote student right now that, the focus has to be on you. The focus has to be on this. You have to break this. You have to break that. You have to do this. You have to do that. If you do this, this is going to happen. If you do that, that's going to happen. Judgment in reverse over the Six of Cups. Yeah. You're coming into judgment. You're coming into everything, okay? Knight of Wands in reverse. You're no longer in Wounded Warrior. King of Cups. You're learning the traits that you need to learn so you can move forward. Eight of Wands. Over death. In reverse. Yeah, it's not so much that there's not no movement or communication. It's just that the movement and communication is like legitimately you may have a lot of static. You may have a lot of noise. Three of Wands. But you're watching, you're looking. Dude. Three of Wands, Three of Swords. Come on, Three of Wands, Three of Swords. 3-3. You're not putting up with no bullshit. You're sitting there, you're learning what you need to learn. And that's a lot of noise, so we're going to stop the reading right there. You're doing what you need to be doing. You're getting it done. So, with this eclipse energy, it's wonky as fuck, so expect the unexpected. And until next time, peeps, namaste.